there's like this prank. I think he goes by Prank Stallone online, which hey, kind of cool name for I like Prank
Copyright
Stallone.
strike.
And he got a hold of Alex Jones' phone number and Tucker Carlson. So he was able to make it seem like he was calling Alex from Tucker's number.
Oh.
And with AI, he got
Okay.
Yeah,
so from AI, Tucker Carlson called Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So Alex Jones' voice is the real voice.
Yeah.
But Tucker Carlson's voice is AI generated. I would like to apologize to the public.
This was a mistake.
Not all of you can be alphas. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar.
This is Danny, and this is episode number 46.
You're in a great mood. Oh, wait. No, never mind.
Where's Tony, bro?
My bad.
Bullying me for crying? Where's Tony?
He says he's running late. He says it depends.
He went running. Why? It's like 7:20 p.m. That's why he's not here today.
That's the time I met. Yeah.
He's like, I'm tired of that guy.
He's like, Danny, it's those dad jokes that he hates. And
Tony, leave a comment. Say that you love us or something.
Look.
Because I'm heartbroken now.
Like he says he's trying his best. It's just like with the new job and everything, it's just getting in the way. And the show must go on. We have adoring fans that get mad when the episode goes up late.
Yeah, this is true. They harass us. They start sending dead they don't do
Whoa.
no, they don't do that.
Is that extreme?
No, it's not.
Yeah, but
No, but we're devoted to the cause. So
Yeah.
here we have it.
Yeah, and besides, it's like, this is what I look forward to every Monday. It's like, I would be very miserable on Monday if I didn't have this. It's what makes it like, oh, I get to record today. It's gonna be fun.
It's like, oh, it's Monday. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like the old Mondays where, oh, you got your starting work
Garfield
week.
and shit,
The Garfield?
Garfield,
The cartoon?
the orange cat.
Yeah.
He hates Mondays.
Oh, I didn't know he hated
like
Mondays.
That's like his thing.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, that's the more you know.
Thank you. I'm more wise than I was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, we could always chalk it up to that you're not from here,
I saw it in Spanish. I just don't remember it.
I'm pretty sure Garfield hated
Lunes?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did, but I just can't remember that part. The movie wasn't bad. The first one. It was okay.
I don't think I watched the animated ones, but I know it's been around forever.
It was live action. Only he was animated.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, how was your week, bro? Tell me something crazy.
Something crazy.
That's insane.
I know.
I'll tell you something crazy, bro.
Relax. You're coming with.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
What's up, Mari? Dale.
I got people complimenting my style this week.
Like the double holster.
I don't know. It's all a setup. It's like a full set. Sorry, not a setup. A full set.
How old were the people complimenting you?
One was a teenage. Well, maybe like, I don't know, high school teenager, or maybe like low 20s.
They make you fun. You like Tony.
Oh, because
remember when you accused them?
Shit, I'm gonna have to go back to the theater.
Last time, in case y'all don't remember, Tony was all like, "I like your hat." And
holster.
I like your holster. And then he's like, "What the fuck do you mean?" He got all defensive.
Yeah,
and Tony was just like, "Yo,
maybe that's why he's not here today."
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Like,
okay.
Look,
so explain to me how it happened.
The first incident was Thursday.
It's an incident.
The first incident was Thursday, May 11, 2023.
At what time?
At 7:05 p.m.
Okay.
We were going in to the movie theater to watch The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which we'll talk about it in later, so sit down, stay tuned. Mm-hmm. And then we're ordering popcorn, and there's a guy, again, I thought maybe he was like a high school student. He could be maybe just
Was he an employee?
Yeah. Like he was
how
selling
do you know
popcorn.
he's not just trying to make your movie experience better.
Because
we compliment our viewers here. You look freaking stunning today.
You're saying they're not. You just tell them that so they can enjoy the... You look amazing. And you would look even more amazing if you had this newsboy...
Newspaper boy.
Newspaper boy. It's got thing is just called newsboy hat. I think for short, it's a newsboy hat. But the guy, we were buying popcorn, and right when we were paying, he goes, "Hey man, what's the name of that hat?" And I go, like newspaper boy hat or something like that.
And chimney cleaner boy.
Say something like that.
Pardon me, mister, hat.
Jimmy the taxi driver. Oh, no, Jaime. Jaime the taxi driver.
Jaime the taxi driver.
But I tell him the name. He's like, it's really cool. He's like, and then Stacy pulls out her phone and she like looks it up and shows him a picture. He's like, oh, I need to buy one. So if you see a guy
corrupting the youth,
giving them style,
you know what? Maybe we shouldn't let these immigrants into our country. No.
Took me a minute. I was like, wait. I was like, who's he insulting? The kids? Me? Who? The immigrant? I'm all three of them.
You for corrupting the youth.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
Which hat were you wearing? Was it the brown one or this one?
I was wearing the leather one, which I have not brought to the podcast. I was gonna bring it. I was gonna bring it today, but this was the attire I had today when I got the second compliment.
Oh, you got compliments today.
Second time in a week.
All right, explain.
I went to Specs. I will take your compliment as a sponsorship. If you want to sponsor this podcast, hit us up. So I went to go pay also at the checkout, and there was this older lady, and she says, the guy was not. I'm telling you, there's people of all ages, and she said, I like your style, very European. That's what she said.
yeah, I see that.
And I said, oh really? I said, like from where? And she goes, like German or French. And I was like, oui. Yeah. I was like, oui. And while I was there, I got us some Jimador.
I was about to ask
drinks.
you, what'd you get us? Let's go.
We have 4 flavors. We've already tried grapefruit. Mm-hmm. These fool did not like grapefruit. I did not like it at all. He's a loser for that.
To be fair, I'm not a big fan of grapefruit anyways.
Anyway, if you like grapefruit and grapefruit drinks, Jimador grapefruit, delicious. I left it at home.
Either way, the grapefruit poisoned the minds of many people, like for my generation, millennials, because it's the internet. If you know, you know.
I don't. Tell me.
I know you don't. That's why I keep bringing it up again.
What happened?
It's okay if you don't know.
But I want to know.
No. So, give us a drink.
No, I want to know.
Let's get a drink.
Let's get a drink.
So what is it though?
So this is the new Jimador. What would you call these?
It's at Margaritas right there.
But
Lime
Margarita. They're malt liquor though. It's like they're like.
No, I got it at Specs. Not the mall. Be responsible, okay?
Right, so these are the lime margarita ones. They're like the Cayman Jacks. Right. Have you ever had those?
Those are good too.
Yeah. So the grapefruit one sucked.
No, it did not. He sucks. The grapefruit one spanks. like.
They're really bad with drinks. You trust it so much when you're the one who's constantly spilling stuff.
Yeah, but when I do it with care and love, then it goes well.
Okay, pues. Cheers.
Cheers. He already tried this one before.
Why would you tell him that?
Because you won't tell me what the grapefruit internet is.
That's so good. I told Danny I was craving these. I was like, if you can't find the good beer, just bring the Jimador ones.
Yeah.
And then we're all like, what's the difference between the Jimador and the Cayman Jack ones? Is that the Jimador ones is spice, it's raza,
Yeah. Yeah, so. This one tastes a lot like their margarita version of Cayman Jack, honestly. But the grapefruit one, it's like you're drinking some grapefruit juice.
If you like grapefruit, because I'm not a fan.
Just don't listen to him and try it for yourself. But it's good. I like it. I think they need to be a little colder.
Yeah. You don't touch it like that. That just warms it with your hands. Well, Danny, you were saying that you went to go see it. Wait, but Mother's Day also passed?
Mother's Day passed, yeah.
Did you end up doing anything, or you're like, nah, the turtle's enough?
I just got her a cake and surprised her with a cake. We went to the house, and we were cleaning the water fountain.
Oh, nice.
Yes, there's a little water fountain. It was nasty as hell.
Yeah.
Because they hadn't been clean. And then the pool is super clear. There was some, dirt at the very bottom, so we scraped it. And, yeah, it just lifts up very easily. So the pool seems to be in good condition. It still needs a little bit more filtering.
The minute it was clean, I would have jumped in.
I didn't bring extra clothes. I wanted to. It was hot as hell.
It's your house. You're allowed to take it.
I don't have any clothes in there though. I have nothing. It's still
It's brand new.
very empty.
Straight out the box.
Still has the wrapper on.
Yeah.
No, it's not new. It's used. But
Well, that's cool. I took my mom out for brunch, I guess.
brunch. Where did you take her?
So my
ask.
mom is a very simple woman, but she really loves pastries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took her to some cafe that was close by, and we just like a hipster, just at a cafe eating pastries. And then afterwards, this weekend has been raining so hard here in Houston that I was like, let's do something indoors. So I took her to some museum.
Oh, that's
it was cool. And it turns out it was free for if you brought your mom. So I got lucky because that wasn't the intention, and I just got got.
That's
real
cool
lucky.
that they had that.
Yeah.
Sure,
The lady was all like, "Oh, because I was like for two," and she's like, "Is it for your mom?" And I'm all like, "Yeah." I'm all like, "But I had already seen the poster, so I was like, yes, give me my free ticket." Yeah, but it was nice. And then Ricardo had a crawfish broil.
Bomb.
Yeah.
So he cooked it.
Him and his wife.
His wife.
Yeah.
So we know Eric cooks them, and we know Ricardo cooks them.
Yeah.
We have two. We know two people.
We need to start trying to do stuff like that. Be more proactive of getting people together.
Like a guru thing, or just
guru grilling.
It's kind of hard to say. Guru grilling.
It's just because I'm pretty sure Grill Guru already exists. So.
Grill Guru. Yeah, but that's a guru about grills.
Yeah. It's like Hank Hill.
Who did he kill?
God damn, Danny, stop! Stop! You're scaring them away! Jeez, but here.
Where's Tony? He laughs at my bad jokes sometimes.
Yeah, he does because he's dumb. He's never coming back.
No, Tony, please.
Yeah, well, screw it.
Screw it. What else did you do? Did you do anything else?
No.
My week was busy as hell. That's really it. Went to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Busy week working.
I just say we just get into it, bro.
Let's get into it.
What did you think of Guardians of the Galaxy?
It's a good movie.
It doesn't sound.
It's a good movie.
Any kind of excitement behind that? You're like, eh.
If you're wanting to go watch an enjoyable movie, you have an enjoyable movie.
But
that's it.
Then why are you getting it sound like you watched freaking Pinocchio again?
That's terrifying, by the way.
Yeah.
No, because what I'm trying to say is like the story itself was a very standalone story, but it felt like if it didn't happen, then as far as MCU saga
so you
goes,
don't feel like it moved the
it didn't move the MCU anywhere. However, given the fact that the last movies have sucked, it's refreshing to at least enjoy something within the same universe.
Yeah. I genuinely enjoyed it a lot. I think
there were still some little jokes here and there, but not as much as like Thor and the other ones.
Yeah. This was like super palatable stuff.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. I
like the villain.
Yeah.
As a villain.
Yeah.
As a villain.
And I like all the background you get on Rocket. Like there's a lot of comedy in these movies because it's Disney now. So I mean that's gonna be a given. But luckily it was good. It was funny.
I think
it was super enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, like something good out of it.
Yeah, I mean, we won't spoil it. It's still kind of soon, I guess.
Yeah, it's super early.
But again, as far as MCU goes, there really doesn't add anything. I mean, it could, I guess, but at the end of the movie, I guess you could
realistically,
argue.
like, because we knew that all the actors basically wanted out.
Right, this is true.
Yeah, so it was a good send off. I think it's a good place to, I guess, to call it quits.
I suppose so.
It's because you can't really talk about it without ruining it for anybody.
Unfortunately, but it's an enjoyable movie, and I think by now the reviews have been pretty positive.
Mm-hmm.
Their ratings are pretty high.
What did they get? Did they get a high score?
Yeah, it was like on the 80s. So 82% for the tomato meter, and 94% for the audience score.
People are loving it.
Yep.
I am not a big fan of Groot, like how he looks right now. Just zoom in on that, like even like the color difference between his head and the body looks so dumb. Like they just trying to make him look like really chatted up.
He does look like chatted.
He's like a freaking Giga Chad on Groot, you know.
They give him a very like square face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know people were all like, "Oh, why doesn't he look anything like the other Groot?" And I think they explained it that the other Groot basically died. But it doesn't make sense because if he grew out of the same tree,
Well,
it's not like a seed. It's like
if I remember, they explained that the whole thing was supposed to be that as long as there's some hidden seed somewhere, Groot's still alive.
but it wasn't a seed, was it? I think it was just part of him, like a root.
Yeah, but the thing they said that he, as a backup, he has some of part of him, a seed or a branch of him, hidden in different places.
Yeah, but
to make sure that if that happened,
if it's still a branch, it's still technically him.
That's
my point.
Yeah, I think I would agree with. I agree with you on that. I think maybe just the fact that he has to grow again. Maybe there is a part of him that
we saw him develop a different personality, so clearly it would be like a different personality. That was good.
That
was good.
That was 1 out of 3.
That was good.
No, but yeah, so I think it should be him because otherwise it would be like, well, who the fuck are you guys?
Just
right?
Google it. The new Groot formed from a root.
So what this thing says is that Baby Groot is a different character than the original Groot, proving that Baby Groot does not remember the adult life or Groot's life. So I think it has to be him. But perhaps his mind wasn't, it's like in a clean state. So if growing in the different conditions, then his nurture is slightly different.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what makes sense to me.
I don't know. His character is cool. I like how he fights. It's just that's my only thing is like if it's born from a root or like basically just regrew, it's still technically him. It's not like it's another.
But then think about like real plants. You can in some plants you can like clip a little branch and then plant it and then it becomes its own. It grows its own roots.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Its own roots.
We don't know if. How plants communicate, whether it's like a hive mind thing.
They said they might vibrate.
Yeah, so it could be like a hive mind thing.
No, but hive mind would be that they're connected.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not communicating. They're connected.
I think they're all communicating.
It's like your cell.
Because the way that they release pollen and everything at the exact same...
Yeah, but are we a hive mind? We're communicating.
No.
So what
I think by hive mind it just means one mind. Like we wouldn't... What if someone is controlling all of us? Are we all NPCs in this?
We're all part of a big NPC.
Yeah. What's that dumb theory? Oh, it's all a simulation, and we will all been pre-programmed to have these conversations.
It could be.
Damn, the foresight of our designers. Kind of crazy.
It's interesting, but the point is that the point is
fuck is way too long on the new Groot.
But yeah, I mean it's a great movie. I think give it a watch. It's enjoyable.
Yeah,
I think you'll enjoy it.
I had a blast, and I'm not even a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy or this new wave. To be honest, the movies are cool in the background, but they're not something I would ever rave about. But the new one genuinely is really good.
Yeah. I mean,
it's better than the last two.
Yeah. I mean,
you seem like you didn't even give a crap about this movie.
It's because I feel like there's a part of me that goes, it was great just because the other ones have sucked. Other than that, if the other ones didn't suck and were good, then this would have been just a decent what you would expect from a superhero movie. This is how superhero movies have been made for a while. Then they made this sucky, I joke all the time ones, and then they went back a little bit to the old ways of doing them, a little bit more serious. Still has some jokes, interesting villain, good characters, and then you went back and say, "Oh, I really like it." It's like, yeah, because it kind of went back to how it used to. The other ones.
This one could be good just because I also had a good villain. Because we always talk about like the villain matters a lot.
It does matter.
Because I watched the Wakanda Forever movie. I don't know if I updated everybody here.
I don't think you did.
Yeah. So I watched it. I like Namor. I think it was great. It was just like if you haven't seen it, cover your ears for just 1 minute. They show up to battle.
Wait, I'm gonna stay like this until the spoiler goes away. Go.
Okay, so your hands make it tired. Yeah, so whenever they show up to battle against the Aqua people or whatever, they only have one sonar gun on a fucking giant submarine. So as soon as they break it, they get aborted. They get boarded onto their submarine, and then they start getting their ass kicked. That's stupid. That makes no sense. Okay? Another thing, the fight against Namor was so fast that it was kind of whack. You know? I think the hype for him was so much cooler. He looked awesome. Like he deserved a better fight. Obviously, he loses in the end, but it was very, very quick. That's it. I think that's my only criticism of the movie. I like the rest.
No, I think I agree with it too. I enjoy the movie. I thought how he has this little flying things in the feet. I thought it was very when I first saw it, I was like, this looks so stupid. But the way they did his maneuver on the air was really
awesome.
really badass. I was like, oh, okay. Consider me impressed.
Put the hands back up. Yeah, whenever they invade Wakanda, like those scenes were so good.
Yeah. I don't think I need it for that.
Well, do they know that he gets invaded?
It's expected.
Well,
I think so. You can see the trailer, no? In the trailer, you can see like destruction in the city.
Oh,
I think so. Well, no, but yeah, I agree. I think the movie was good too. Yeah. It was long, and I felt like it hurt it in the last fight scene.
Yeah,
because maybe they didn't.
But I think all of it was necessary. I just think if they just would have made the fight scene a lot longer, would have been way better.
Yeah, give him justice.
But speaking of Namor, the Noche is gonna be here in Houston for Comic Palooza.
Ah,
yeah, I know that Tony G is excited that he wants to go take a picture with him. Yeah, and most importantly, the guy who played Richie from La Bamba is gonna be here. And Ricardo's like that movie, like one of Ricky's favorites. So we were planning on going, and I'm like, dude, you gotta take a picture with him. And it's not because of his more recent work. It's a movie from the freaking 90s.
Yeah, it's an old movie.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I haven't been to a Comic Palooza before. I've been to the Anime Matsuri. And yeah, hopefully, well see if we get a vlog out of it. But yeah, speaking about superheroes.
Tell me about it. What do you want to talk about me?
Super small updates on the new Spiderverse movie.
Okay. The animated one?
Yeah. I think it's going to be like the longest running animated movie. So it's probably going to be like 2.5 hours. So which is good for those of you who love Spider-Man,
¿Por qué?
So here we go. So it says, across the Spider-Verse, creator says film features 240 unique characters, which we know a ton of them are Spider-Man. So
right.
I'm so excited to see. But the only Spider-Man I care about
is Spider-Man?
Is if Danny DeVito's Always Sunny in Philadelphia one makes it. Because Spider-Man made it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man already made it onto the movie.
Yeah.
So why not give Danny DeVito the flowers he's due? And just
Spider-Pig from Family Guy.
Oh, you're right.
We need Spider-Pig.
Damn, you bring up a very, very valid point.
It's a very serious point, too.
If it's not... dude, I hope they I'm pretty sure... Because as a joke, they added Spider-Man. Why wouldn't they add Spider-Pig?
And Danny DeVito.
It's
like as a what they call it, cameo.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Anyway, Danny DeVito's famous enough that he could be on there. I'm just saying, it's like, obviously there's actual Spider-Mans who have real storylines, but this is the kind of stuff I want to see.
The dating guru, Adrian. He was his Spider-Man.
Adrian showed up as Spider-Man.
He shows up there,
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, but that was it. And then look, here's a frame from the new Spider-Man. God damn it, Spider-Man stuck in my head. From the new Flash movie. And dude, like, fucking Ezra Miller. But Jesus Christ, everything about this movie makes it so appealing to me. I think the person they casted for Kara looks great. Michael Keaton's in there, and his fighting scenes that we saw on the trailer looks awesome. We got Ben Affleck back for the last time. It's just like it has everything in it for me since being a big Batman lover,
But then did it matter what Ezra Miller did? I mean, wasn't James Gunn still gonna scrap it?
Well, it doesn't really matter. I think it's more like what the studio wants to do. They're basically saying the movie's so good you're not even gonna care what he did, And I think from the people who have already watched it, they're saying great things about it. So it's kind of like at the point.
Stacy showed me a meme that said, "Man, Ezra Miller is such a great actor. He has to act like he's a good person."
Oh yeah,
it's just like
that one's good. I saw that meme. Yeah, and you have to pretend to be a good person. Yeah, no, but this looks really cool. I'm excited for it. So,
when does it come out? Do you know?
I know.
Which month?
Sure. Google it.
Let's go.
It's just like we get it. He's a piece of shit. And supporting this movie supports him, but
does it though? He already got paid. Does he make royalties?
Well, it just if the numbers look huge, it looks good on him because he's the main actor. So it does look good on him. But it's gonna be June 16.
1 month from tomorrow for
yeah.
us.
So exactly, yeah. And the thing is, like, of course, there's a ton of other actors who deserve to get their work recognized. You know,
Yeah, and it's
it
the
just
Flash.
sucks that it just sucks that the main guy is the piece of shit. You know, there's like the King guy.
Oh,
Like we briefly mentioned it, but that one he got dropped by all his agents. That doesn't look good, you know. And he's the main villain in the new Marvel arc.
and he was the Creed guy. I think the movie did good.
Yeah, but I don't think he was gonna be back. I don't know about.
I don't know about that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, it was like he had like good things going on at the same time.
Oh yeah, dude! Like he was
film-wise.
literally in everything big. Like it's just like
We had him here on the podcast. Remember? No, you have brought a video of him talking about Michael B. Jordan's love for anime.
anime.
Yeah. He was an uninvited guest.
Yep.
So,
Well,
it's in a month from now. It's the Flash. So it should happen pretty fast.
yeah,
So,
dude. I wanted to succeed just because I love, like, the darkness that DC brings to superheroes. I think,
and that's one of the reasons why I did not like Aquaman. I felt like it was too childish.
yeah. Well, I think turns out that Amber Heard's still going to be in the movie. They
Really?
decided to just leave her, and since it's not going to matter anymore. I think since that universe is done.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that did it, I guess. What you got here? What is this?
So I don't know if this is good because we're kind of mad that Daredevil is under new people.
Yeah.
But it looks like the shutdowns for the Writers Guild is gonna affect this movie, which sucks because if we were already scared that it was gonna suck, now it's just a guarantee that it's gonna suck.
That's why I told you I knew.
Oh, you knew ahead of time that there was gonna be a strike.
Yep.
Jeez.
How do we know that they're not just using the strike as an excuse?
That's why it sucks.
That's why it sucks. Because now everybody's using it as an excuse. Did you see the last episode of the Unqualified podcast? In their description, they didn't have a description, and they just went and put, "We are not putting anything to stand with the Writers Guild." I'm telling you, people
Wait. Does this mean you're gonna like stop adding stuff just because?
until the Writers Guild get what they deserve. I was like, dude, it's Thursday.
Whenever you sent it to me, you're like, go check out the description. And I was like, dude, I actually like it.
I was like, it's Thursday, it's midnight. Oh, I don't have time for this. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, we're on a strike too.
That was so awesome.
I just had to make a joke about it. But we'll see. I mean, again, you know,
it is what it is.
we're still going to watch it. But whether we continue to watch it, it's going to be determined by how well they do this.
Because it's just every time we talk about how amazing the Daredevil series was, it hurts.
And then there's people like Tony who hasn't even seen it.
I know.
Or Stacey. Stacey hasn't even seen it either. I told her. Here's another thing. I watched Hamilton this week. Because she was like, let's watch Hamilton.
People love that thing.
It's
Did
good.
You like it?
I liked it.
I thought you were going to be like, I watched that for her and it sucked.
No, I watched it for her, but I actually enjoyed it.
It was like beloved everywhere. I think everyone
Here's the thing.
It.
I mean, I'm not like a musical kind of person.
Yeah.
They sang really good, obviously. I can't be like, they didn't even sang good. No, like they sang really good. It's just interesting how long it is, how many songs there are, and the story of Hamilton. It's like a 3-hour movie. Or 3-hour musical, I should say.
Yeah, I think I remember. I think Selena and that song. You gotta watch Hamilton in the comments once.
I think you'll enjoy it though. I think it's enjoyable. Again, the music is good. The acting is really good, obviously, and the story is good too. It's just a good story from someone from history.
I genuinely thought this was gonna go in a different direction. You're like Stacey. Now you gotta watch this.
No, she has to watch this, and Dragon Ball Broly. That's right.
Oh, just the Broly movie?
Yeah, just the Broly movie. That's a good movie.
I like whenever they punch and they like break through dimensions and they become like 3D.
The lights.
Yeah. There's a lot of great.
That's a great movie
about that movie. Yeah,
it's a great movie.
I'm with you. And then didn't your mom name the turtle Broly?
Oh yeah, the tortoise. We called it.
I think there's one more.
Broly. No, that's it, bro.
That was it.
That was it. This is Spooderman.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And the Flash and stuff like that. But yeah, so we have tortoise, Broly the tortoise. So
I got you. Hey, Danny, have you been feeling like a loser? Like
all my life.
Like, oh, Jesus Christ.
That's how I make you feel bad. Like you're trying to put me down. I put myself downer. And then you're like, God damn it.
Just check that one right there. No,
This-
no, lower. Down right there.
Not bad.
We have inspirational words from the top G. Did you say thank God?
I needed it. No, I said thank you. I needed it.
Oh, okay. It's like,
For him, you'll say thank G.
yeah. Thank G.
No, I mean,
Like, thank
it's
him-
a question.
Thank you for blessing us.
Well, I don't know. Is this a blessing?
Never have seen Star Wars. None of them. Never will. Like, OMG, you're missing out. Maybe. You're missing out on being a multi-millionaire. Keep your movies. Bro, I'm fucking broke because I watched Star Wars. No. What the fuck? No.
That means I have a chance.
Oh, you never watched them, right?
No, Tony
Oh.
just lost his chance like a month ago.
Oh, that's right.
That's why he has to work today.
Oh, my God. Yo, if any of you have watched Star Wars, I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell this to you, but you're going to be broke like me.
Yeah.
We're never going to ascend to levels to where we can own a Bugatti.
It's okay. The force is with you.
You're right. I am blessed with the Force, so fuck you.
Is he out and about, or is he
No,
still
he's
like?
under house arrest.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they expanded it.
Well, he has enough time to watch him. Go fucking watch him. What the hell? What is he gonna do in his life if he's stuck in a room?
Jeez, Danny. All right, I like that.
I'm just saying. That's what I did when I was sick. I watched Lord
Yeah.
of the Rings back to back, all three of them.
Yeah. Oh, speaking about terrible human beings, there's a new AI story.
Oh no.
It's kind of. I feel like the person who executed this fucked up. Like it could have gone so much better, but I feel like he probably got nervous and rushed it.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So expand them just so I can see which one.
Okay, I will expand these so he can see them.
Okay.
¿Qué hago?
Go the third one first.
You tell me what to. You tell me the
Here we
third
go.
one.
I-
I put the third
pause it.
one.
Okay, so there's like this prank. I think he goes by Prank Stallone online, which kind of
Okay.
cool name. For, I like Prank
Copyright
Stallone.
strike.
And he got a hold of Alex Jones' phone number and Tucker Carlson. So he was able to make it seem like he was calling Alex from Tucker's number.
Oh.
And with AI, he got
Okay.
Okay,
So
so-
from AI, Tucker Carlson called Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So Alex Jones' voice is the real voice.
Yeah.
But Tucker Carlson's voice is AI
AI.
generated.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Hey, Alex, it's Tucker. Do you have a minute to talk?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You busy right now,
I was,
or you got a
I was in
second
a
to
meeting.
talk?
I just jumped out. What's going on, brother?
You busy right now, or you got a second to talk?
No, I just left a meeting with my wife. Go ahead.
I was thinking we could do a show together where we're topless and we suck each other's nipples and sort of play with them a bit. It would be a comment on gender
That's a really
roles,
great idea.
sort of a funny parody thing. Alex,
Well,
they
you
took
gotta
my
do it at
Bobby tie. What the fuck,
Infowars.com,
man?
though.
Alex,
gotta
they
do it
took
at
my Bobby tie.
Infowars.com.
What the fuck, man?
You got to go
It's
to
actually me.
Infowars.com.
Did my number not come up?
And he catches on.
What's going on, man?
Alex,
there?
they took my Bobby tie. What the fuck, man?
He
I
used
know
to wear a
it's,
bow
it's
tie.
not good. Well, it does sound like you, but the AI is so good now, you don't usually talk like that. Hey, are you there?
Oh, yeah. So that was the call. This guy fucking blew it. Like I feel like genuinely like he didn't ease into it. It seemed like he was. I think obviously he was probably nervous, but I feel
think
like
he was
like
afraid
that
to get in
kind of.
trouble. So he made it kind of obvious that it was a prank after like 10 seconds.
Yeah, he like completely like showed his hand. I was like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Yeah, I'm like for a guy named Prank Stallone, he kind of dropped the ball. Could have eased onto it. He could be like, hey, Alex. He's like, yeah. He's like, I got a great idea for you. He's probably like, what is it? Let's go. He's like, yeah, I think we can have a show together. We're like, what do you think about that? Like sell them on it. Don't just be like, like, hey, Alex, you got a second? And immediately like fold. Come on.
And then the whole thing about the nipples.
yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
kinda
so it's just like I
what?
feel like he just like ruined like everything. He could have done something funnier, and now they're gonna be on the lookout so no one else can prank him like this. So
Yeah?
yeah, and then so this was the Alex managed to get a contact of Prank Stallone, So,
oh, really?
Yeah, so go back just a little bit.
Are you there?
Am I on the air?
No, you're not on the air. I'm on a break.
Okay.
Well,
you got to tell me. You got to tell me if I'm on the air, right? You know that, right?
Dude, you're not. Are you? I'm not on air right now. You can watch my show. I'm running the tape.
I don't watch your show, but yeah, what's up? What can I do for you, my man?
Well, I mean, I can tell you, Tucker's getting his lawyers involved and stuff. I saw your tweets concerned about it. So you should come on the air and explain it all is just a prank, and then you're worried about the dangerous AI, and we have a friendly interview. And I think that because
we don't interview. Tucker's getting his lawyers involved, but what exactly have I done that breaks the law?
Well, spoofing numbers and then representing yourself to somebody else.
But I sent you a text message immediately afterwards clarifying that it was me doing an AI, and you responded to that. So you acknowledged that it was me doing that.
Well, I don't acknowledge.
Listen,
if you don't want to come on the air, that's your business.
Look, one thing I will say, props to Alex for trying to get content out of it. Cause dude,
come to the show.
Yeah. This motherfucker immediately after was like, yeah, I know you're trying to fool me, boy. You know, hey, when did we talk about this on the air?
So it's like me when I got the messages on Instagram about them if I wanted to get into crypto to make money.
Yeah, they're trying to scam you.
And I'm trying to get content out of it, and they stopped talking to me.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed with this whole interaction. I feel like it was a wasted opportunity. There was so much better shit you could have done with it.
I think he could have, yeah. I don't think you can get in trouble for that, could you?
Nope. And the thing is, like, the biggest thing you would have to worry about is if you're recording the conversation. Some states are two-party, some are one-party. Like, you don't need people's consent to record them. But I think he's from Canada, so I don't know where, like, the laws are over there. But I think everything is pretty much above board, you know?
That, and I guess if they know who you are, and then they start to dox you and stuff like that.
Yeah, not only that, Alex Jones is a fucking demon, so who gives a shit, you know? But he responded on his show.
He did?
Yeah, he... Look,
let's take a look.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to say something?
No, let's just watch it.
And at about 5, one of the most bizarre things that ever happened to me in my life happened yesterday afternoon at about 5:45.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, like he texted him immediately after, but he's like, no, I gotta make a whole story out of this. This is like the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody in the world.
I get you. Pineapple one.
Thank you, because, you know, my voice is probably going to go out after talking like Alex Jones.
Yeah. You should do a whole episode where you just talk like Alex Jones.
I'd rather not. Which one, Top G or Alex Jones?
Ooh, no, you got to have a podcast episode where you do both voices and they're talking to each other. And then you put like as a title, non-AI Alex Jones conversation with Top G.
I just think those two are two really easy ones to imitate. That I'm pretty sure anybody can do them. Try to do it, Alex Jones.
It's good for me to imitate. Like, I need to listen to them a long time to get the mannerism and the head movement.
Oh,
I
you're
can't
trying to get into it.
Like, I can't.
You're like, what would Alex Jones do here? He's like, defame parents after their children was murdered? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got it. What do you mean, Puchita shoes? No.
What the fuck? Why are you attacking me?
That's what he would do.
Yeah.
He would attack you.
Yeah, he probably thinks
probably
anime's
would.
lame.
That's a good question.
No, I'm pretty sure because he tries to be like one of the alpha males. Like, that's nerd shit. You know, like get out of your room. Stop watching anime.
Come listen to me.
Yeah.
From your room.
Yeah, that is true.
Stay in your room, but listen to me.
I was sitting in an accounting meeting, InfoWars accounting meeting, in an office building, not here, and the phone rings, and it says Tucker Carlson, and we talk, here and there on the phone. We text a lot. And I said, I'm going to step out. Got important.
Whenever you were playing it, because he takes a lot of pauses, so it kind of fucks up with where we can like interrupt them, so it's not copywritten. So probably just not show the video.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It's just Alex talking anyway, so
don't worry.
Called me, and I stepped out into the hallway, and somebody tried to shake my hand. I said, hey, you can't talk.
Now fuck you, like,
I was a little distracted. I go, hey, what's going on, Tucker? And it's Tucker Carlson's voice. And it starts saying these horrible, lewd sexual things to me.
Lewd.
And I instantly figure out this is AI, someone spoofing his number, and I confront the individuals on this. They say a few more things, and then the phone hangs up. And I immediately called Tucker and talked to him, talked to his lead producer as well, called Scooter up, and just said, hey, if this just happened to me, it's probably happening to other people. This is the next level of their...
And that pretty much concludes that. I feel a little let down with this. I think it could have been done so much better. But thank you, Prank Stallone, for trying. You know, now if they try to sue you, it'll be kind of funny. I don't think there's much grounds to it because it's like I think in the sake of comedy, you can get away with a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean,
and
what can they possibly charge you? Like if they charge you, what kind of?
Because since he immediately like acknowledged that it was a joke, it's not like it affected anything financially.
Right.
He didn't scam anybody. It was just like it's literally just a harmless joke.
Yeah. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
At a certain point, especially for someone as skeptical as him, of everything.
The bands, he believes a lot of crazy shit.
But he's what I mean by everyone who's a skeptical believes an alternative thing, right? You can't just not believe nothing.
Well,
your motto could be I don't believe anything, but you believe that not believing anything is what you should believe. So what I'm saying is skeptical is like he's known for being the one that's like, here's this crazy theory.
Yeah.
That other thing, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and the way you described it, that was perfectly put.
Thank you.
Right. But it's just like whenever I think of a skeptic, I think of someone who just wants to question it. But
yeah, I mean,
derive to the correct conclusion. But Alex Jones, like he's skeptic, but lands on the wrong one most of the time. You know?
Yeah. No, I see what you. I see your thought process as to when I say skeptic.
Yeah.
But anyways, do you have a picture? Is that just the news?
It was just the news article about it.
It's crazy. Who would you like to see get pranked on, and who would you want them to be called from?
I think as a funny thing, just to get laughs out of it. Something less polarized and something that will give us a genuine funny response. Have you ever heard of Bill Burr?
Yeah.
I like how
the bald guy.
Yeah. He's super smart, but I like when he gets angry. So maybe Bill Burr, I think he will catch on real quick too. But I think he's smart enough to play along with it.
Oh, just to keep.
Yeah. And I think that would make for better content than like this dude immediately dropping the ball. How about you?
Oh, I'm supposed to answer too.
Well, dude, if I could call Trump, I would call Trump as Trump. And he would never know who it is. He'd be like God.
Call Trump as Trump. You'll think it's God.
Yeah. He will never know a thing.
This is the only chance he'll have to praise himself.
Yeah.
So, I love that voice.
Yeah, but sticking on internet stuff, dude. Like right now, they're I think the trial is going on. I think they're waiting for sentencing. There was this YouTuber, the last folder, who pretended like his airplane was like malfunctioning and jumped out of it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
and he was on the plane. It was his plane.
Yeah, it was his plane. Yeah. So if you play the video, this motherfucker strapped like fucking 5 GoPros on. Hey, wait, pause it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to show the video because I think the video was taken down.
Okay.
So.
But not the plane though.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Danny. Yeah. So maybe play it like on the corner or somewhere.
And the
somewhere
corner.
Small, just
upside down.
Yeah, just
so it looks like it's flying onto space.
It's actually coming back up.
In reverse. We'll see.
Well, we don't see it crash. So maybe you can show it.
We'll make it black and white. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look. So did you see him?
Let me go
Start
back.
it over again. Yeah. Look. All right. Look. He jumps out of the plane. Look. You see the propellers now spinning. And look, another camera angle. And then he had a freaking GoPro selfie stick. And the plane just wherever the fuck it lands, it lands.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's it. And guess how long his sentence could be if he's given the max penalty. Just take a guess.
Where was he flying? Do you know?
It was in the middle of nowhere, but I think they said that there was a town close enough that if it would have kept going straight, it could have hit the town. It would have been a fucking terrorist attack. So it's just like, imagine how many years do you think that deserves?
15.
Jesus Christ, you're such a harsh punishment.
I don't know. You make it sound like I'm like it cannot be a little bit. So I'm like, and the way you're pressing the question, I'm like, oh, it has to be a high number.
There's a difference between me being like, guess how harsh they're being, and then like, Danny, be as harsh as you can.
Oh no, you didn't say
no.
You
immediately went to like
if you had said be as harsh as you can, 50. No.
I think 10 years is a lot for it, but I think it would be fair.
Well, when I said 15, I was thinking that's a lot.
Yeah.
But I was like, but the way you sold it to me, I was like, well, it has to be a high number.
Well, I think the highest he can get is 20.
Oh, then why do you bully me like that?
Because I think it's harsh. That's why I'm bullying you. Because look,
no, I know,
the
but
crime has to match the punishment. But I think the issue isn't exactly that he crashed his plane, is that whenever you crash it, you have to report it, and then let the authorities take over it. But what this dude did was he delayed telling them where it was at. He's like, I'll tell y'all later. Went, picked it up, and then shredded the whole thing. So he got rid of the evidence, which made it so much more illegal. You know? And now, if you check the second one, we actually have like his statement, if you want to go ahead and read that
Of course, absolutely. Jacob admitted in his plea agreement that he intended to make money through the video, the release added. He also admitted to lying to federal investigators after submitting an aircraft accident incident report and falsely claimed the plane fully lost power roughly half an hour after takeoff, the news release said. Jacob also lied to a Federal Aviation Safety Inspector when he said the airplane's engine had quit, and because he could not identify any safe landing options, he had parachuted out of the plane. It added. The FAA revoked Jacob's pilot license for obvious reasons. According to the release, Jacob is expected to appear in court in the coming weeks.
Yep. Yeah, so the situation is bad for him because everybody in the video immediately was like, this is fake as fuck. Why are you wearing a parachute? And they say most people, like most pilots, don't like automatically like fly. Every time they fly, they have a freaking parachute on.
Right.
So we know that for a fact that it's weird. All right. Second of all the GoPros connected. It's just like it was honestly like we like anybody who watched that video was like, this is fake. And why would you do that? Can you Google what's the average price of a like, you know, of a like what kind of planes would you call those? Personal planes?
I'm gonna call it personal planes. See what it says.
Yeah.
Well, this is a private jet.
No,
not a jet.
Like a propeller one.
Oh, there you go. 15 to 100,000.
Okay, so see, it's dude. This dude literally has that kind of money. And I think like his video got like over 4 million views.
Ultralight aircrafts, 8 to 15,000.
So I think it's a single engine. So
okay, so 15 to 100.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a big chunk regardless. And I think the video like did barely like I think like about 5 million views, which is a lot. But for what you pulled, it's not enough. Look at Crazy Frog drops a song and it like does like 100. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like for this amount of work.
You think he was hoping this would turn into a snowball effect? Yeah. Like after this, now they know who I am. I'm gonna do more videos. People will follow me.
He was a big creator he didn't need to do this. It was more like
it's because I think that might be also maybe not, but I feel like sometimes that plays part of the punishment. Is like, well, how do we know someone isn't gonna do something? Yeah. Even more wild than what this food did.
Dude, I think the judge is probably gonna slap him with something closer to the max than the little, because.
You know what? Sometimes they do. They give the maximum or something harsh as an example, but then while they're in, they give very lenient. Like, okay, he was behaved good. We just knocked off 5 years. Yeah. We just knocked off another 5 years, and then he's out in 3.
Or make you're eligible for parole for a lot sooner. Like you appeal for it.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I get that, but this just seems like a slam dunk, because it's like you knew what you were doing. You cleaned up the evidence, which makes you look even guiltier. So you knew you messed up, you know. So that shows a lack of like.
I think that probably the last part, the cleaning up the evidence, not reporting, that probably gets him even more trouble than the first thing.
Yeah, yeah. So
because it leads to it, and
so I tried the piña coconut margarita one.
Not as good as a lime.
No, but it's good as far as because it tastes like piña.
There is a piña juice, like those juices that you buy at the store that seem to have somewhat of an artificial flavor to it.
Yeah, but I mean it's good. It's passable.
But grapefruit way better than the two so far.
No, not better than the regular margarita.
It is.
Nope.
Definitely it is. Don't listen to this fool. He would jump off the plane for views. No, he would.
I would never do that.
Everybody like, hey, would you do what's the thing when you
skydiving?
Yeah, skydiving.
Nope, never. No. If we were meant to be in the sky, we'd have wings.
What if we are yet to grow our little wings in our feet?
Like no more.
See, so we can be like.
I think you would be more like Hermes from the Hercules movie.
They have other pictures here. This is just the story.
Yeah. They're just more.
They don't need to see that. They saw the video. Yeah, what else you got here? You have something about random. Let's go to random before we go to something else I saw.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh shit! This is an IGN post. Sometimes I think I can go all the way back to in utero. I don't know how to say that.
In utero.
In utero.
In utero.
In utero.
Yeah,
this words in Turkish.
It's called the uterus. So in
el
utero.
útero. Yeah. In feeling like I could see faces in the dark or something. Oh, it was haunted in there. Yeah. Now that I am no longer in utero, I would have to imagine it was perhaps vocal vibrations resonating through me at the stage.
It says Nicolas Cage says he remembers being in the womb. What the fuck, man? Like, what is your earliest memory, Danny, that you can recollect? Like, what's the earliest memory you have?
Ooh, I remember. So there's a few. There's like two that I remember. One is me in the bedroom that we had so my parents, they used to live with our grandpa when they first got married, like for a few months, and then they moved out. And I remember in that house being in the bedroom on the bed, just seeing the wall, and there was like a cabinet that was there. I just remember seeing that.
How old would you have been?
I don't know, 2 or 3 years old maybe.
Gee.
And it's just an image though.
Yeah.
I don't remember and then I was walking, and then the other one is in the same house. I remember the room where I used to play video games on. Yeah. Because I was little, but I was still rocking games. And then I don't know why, bro. I don't know why I remember this image, but our Uncle Chewy went to Mexico like almost at around the same time I was born. Yeah. I remember seeing him. That's it. I just remember being in like the baby
stages, I guess.
The baby bedroom, the baby bed. What's it called? The cradle, the crib. I just remember laying there, looking up, and seeing a man with a mustache, and I deduced that it's him.
That could have been any.
It could have been my dad too.
Yeah, it could have been.
It could have been my dad, but I deduced that it was him.
Yeah. Yeah, all our family are all big bigotones.
Yeah.
You know?
Like us.
Why don't you ever grow your mustache out?
It bothers me.
Yeah.
It really like even the hair here, it just annoys me. Like I start to get like I just want to shave it off. So I take it off.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I have a good.
You don't remember when I used to have you on my arms?
Held me, God damn it!
And I was like, let's go get some tacos in Mexico, and you would.
Visit. Us as children, we're gonna go get freaking tacos.
That's how I was.
No, I think probably the earliest memory I have might be like I was probably like 8. I was old enough to wander my grandma's house. I remember
8. That's pretty late.
I don't have a good memory. I think if someone were to sit me down and show me pictures, maybe, but off of the top of my head, I'm bad at this. And
what is the oldest thing you remember? Please share it with us in the comments below.
Yeah, get vulnerable with us. Tell us,
please.
Deep dark.
I mean, you're a baby. What do you even have to be vulnerable for?
Yeah.
Well, at least if you're 8, I guess you could if you did something stupid.
And while you're at it, leave your social security number.
And the street your parents met.
Your parents' maiden name.
Yep. And the first make of your first car. First make.
Yeah.
The make of your first car.
First model. Make and model. Yeah. Job both. Yeah.
Do you believe Nicolas Cage, or do you think he's joking, or do you think he's full of shit?
Nicolas
for
Cage,
Clout or
Nicolas Cage, for real Caesar for fake Caesar?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we were debating maybe Clout detectives. Saying I think that one sounds pretty cool.
Clout detectives.
You know, because we're basically like starting an investigation. You know?
Pretty much.
And I think I have a good one in the works, and I think it's one that might shake the whole fabric of our universe
of reality itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have a really, really good for real skis or for face skis. But I'm looking for information right now. I gotta look up some interviews.
Because it is a detective work.
Yeah, it is detective.
That's why you need to subscribe, so you can be informed about the things that can shake all of our existence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the probably the next for risk. We'll probably wait for when we have a good guest to show that one.
Yeah, we don't ever have good guests.
Yeah, no, they all fucking suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you believe Nicolas Cage? Let us know.
Go ahead.
In 2012, a group of Mexican scientists intentionally crashed, like that YouTuber, a Boeing 727
I didn't think about this.
to test which seats had the best chance
of survival.
Yeah.
I think this is a terrible experiment because you have to redo it multiple times for it to actually matter. I don't know.
Well, not necessarily.
I mean, I think it does because what if the terrain's different? You have to try it in different terrains.
Well, yeah, right. So
yeah, I'm like, what?
Okay, wait. I agree with you. The reason I say it maybe not is because you could say that this was a study that works with this type of terrain. It depends how much they report, you know? As loose as it is, then you're right.
Yeah.
As loose as, if they just...
I'm pretty sure there was a lot more science that went into it. I'm pretty sure, like, this is just surface level Twitter bullshit, you know?
Okay.
But this is really, really good because I am planning the trip to LA, you know? So I kind of want to know where am I going to
where should you sit?
You know? And they have the survival rating, you know? So if you get in a plane crash, you know, here it goes. First class is the worst. So I'm just saying, it's like, look, thank God we're broke. Thank God I watched Star Wars instead of being a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the middle, right above the wings, I think they said because of the tanks and the engines, you're more likely to burn up. So, you know, it's you know, like it's a little more dangerous. But in the rear with the peasants, we got a 69 level of survival.
Honestly, bro,
I have never been so glad.
So glad. Broke. It's like, thank you, science.
Yeah.
Thank you, the planes work that way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is we didn't have to do this expensive study though. Didn't you watch Lost? It's the back half that survives.
Is it really?
Well, some people in the front half survive too, but they land somewhere else.
Okay, but the majority of the people were the people from the back?
The main group of the people in the story were from the back part of the story.
I heard that the ending of Lost sucked.
See, it was confusing. It was in... It left it up a little bit for interpretation, I think. I think it did.
I know it's supposed to be like heaven or something like that. They're in purgatory, I think, or something like that, right?
It turns out that the island, that they explain that the island is like, it's like, imagine you have a bottle and then the island is the cap, and it's like that cap is what protects hell going into heaven or something like that. And there's a guardian, and that guardian is trying to make sure that cap stays sealed or something like that. So the first 3 seasons of Lost is very realistic. It's I
remember watching the first 3 seasons. What the fuck?
It's very realistic.
I heard that there was like time traveling involved.
Yeah. There's very realistic on
so terrible.
The first 3 seasons. Very realistic. You're like people lost in a thing. There's some code that's beeping, and that's what makes planes crash. And there's a weird monster, and you're like, ooh, mystery. And there's some people that live in the island. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then from season 4 up, it's like, it's actually like related to the hell, and then these people maybe died, but maybe they didn't. And then the flash happened, an explosion, and they're back in time, and nothing never happened, but they feel like they should go back to the island because they don't feel like themselves in the city. And then there's 2 of them, and then it's like the ones in the city went into a chapel and disappeared in the light, and it's like, oh, they wanted to die because they shouldn't be alive. But then there's still some people in the island trying to escape, and then you're just like, I don't know. It seemed unnecessary.
Right now, I just thought about I did not space out, okay? Because I'm just like looking.
It was Lost.
No. That show, thank God I did not invest more time into it because that show sounds fucking terrible.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to disagree with you there. I'm going to disagree with you there because it
sounds like the fucking Fast and the Furious movies.
Espérate, wait, hold on. Let's not, before let me say that comment. I wouldn't agree with you there because Lost was one of the first like TV shows where it felt like you were watching a long movie. And I think Lost was one of the first ones.
I don't know. Well, I know. I think I spent the weekend at a friend's house and we were just binging it, and like what I saw, I liked.
It was good. It was good.
When, after what from the show I watched to the show I heard about, it sounds god awful.
To be honest, it was still enjoyable. It was just there was a change of mood, of theme, and it made you go a little bit like, what the hell?
The moment I heard that there was time travel in it, and that they
didn't believe in time travel.
Yeah. Time is a human construct, so who knows?
Just like pain.
What? No, pain is
because you can go back to the time before you hit yourself.
And
then it doesn't hurt.
To do with time. It has nothing to do with the pain.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt because you didn't hit yourself.
You know that cold isn't real. It's just the absence of heat.
I knew that.
Yeah.
You're a real scientist right here.
Yeah.
Same thing as light and darkness.
Yep. There's such thing as darkness, just the absence of light.
And life, the absence of the other way around. Death is the absence of life.
I mean, I guess.
No, that's what it is.
I guess.
Putazos? Is that the group bit?
Go,
Do you wanna find out?
That's a death threat. Did y'all see that? It's on camera.
Nah, he's my cousin.
Oh, you can't threaten your cousin. This one was just like a really quick notice that Sum 41 is breaking up after 27 years.
Who the hell is even that?
Sum 41 is one of like the most popular I don't know how popular they are now, but back in the day, it was a really popular punk band.
Oh, never heard of them.
Yeah, well,
maybe
they
they're
had
most
a 27-year career, so somebody heard of them. Just saying.
Not Sum 41. HP. Oh, health points.
Yeah, so it's just like promo stuff for the
Harry Potter
stuff. Yeah.
I
can't wait to see Harry Potter clap some cheeks. Because you know what's gonna happen. We know what these shows do. They're all over sexualized. They're all fucking.
What if this one isn't though?
Then I'll eat my words. I'll be like, I apologize to HBO. Who would have known that you can make a kid-friendly show after all? You know, because as now everything on HBO is just like super.
It tends to be more R-rated.
Yeah. So maybe I should.
But now they're not HBO anymore. Now they're Max.
They changed it.
Their subscription is not HBO Go anymore. Now it's get your Max subscription.
Wait, it used to be HBO Go? I've only ever known it as HBO Max.
Well, it was HBO, and then they did. I think they did HBO Go, which was if you have HBO for your TV, then you have the internet version. And then it was like, well, I don't have cable. Can't I just pay for the fucking membership? Yeah. And they're like, okay. Then there's like get HBO Max, and now it's like, nah, we're just gonna call it Max.
That's whack. I like HBO Max. HBO Max sounds cool. Yeah.
It's their brand, HBO. I don't know what they're going with Max, but whatever.
Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So Vin Diesel confirmed that Fast X, or Fast 10, however you want to know it, it's going to be a 3-parter. Let's go. Like Attack on Titan, dude. Taking a page right out of the goats. Yo, this movie is never going to end. The last part's going to be like, you know what? Maybe we should split it up into 2 parts to the square root of fast.
Yeah, family will never end.
Yeah. Dude, because of this, on Twitter, like for like a good 2-3 days, people were all like, at what point did you realize that Fast and the Furious gave up on any kind of reality? And everybody started giving like their examples. Like there's a scene where I think John Cena's falling off a car. So Vin Diesel hits another car, catches John Cena, and throws him safely onto another one.
Well, we had a segment on that where you showed like the Vin Diesel stepping on the ground and the ground falls apart.
That's what I was. That's the one I wanted to mention because that one came up again. And turns out he says he's like the best part about a street fight is that the street always wins. And then he stomps on the ground.
That's so badass though.
It is so fucking stupid. And like it was just like part after part after part of people just clowning the Fast and the Furious movies, which
but they're fun. I think I haven't watched the last two though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like the Transformers movies.
Oh man, did you see the trailer for the new one?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Wait, I wanted to say it's just because no one's ever been like, oh yeah, my favorite movie Transformers. No, those movies never have the greatest storylines. But dude, there's a giant fucking trailer robot fighting for our existence, man. We gotta support Optimus Prime.
Yeah, and we have truck drivers in the family.
Yeah,
so we gotta show some support.
So, yeah, for sure. And the new character is no longer Bumblebee. It's gonna be a Porsche. Oh. I'm not really sure what the Porsche's name is. We're gonna find out when we watch it. But the thing is, like those movies, like there's not like a cult fan base because they have their base, but the Transformers, like people who like the cartoons,
there's a cartoon,
the toys and everything, aren't that huge. but people just love watching Michael Bay blow up shit. And they're always breaking records because people love watching those movies.
Yeah, I do like it.
So
I do enjoy it.
Same thing with Fast and the Furious, X 1/3, X 2/3.
They just wanted to keep the Fast X part. They're like, how do we keep Fast X? So let's put parts: part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yeah, but who the fuck needs 3 parts, especially with Jason Momoa being the villain? The thing that pisses me off is that he's supposedly in the Rio de Janeiro one, the Brazil one. That when they're in the bridge, he gets thrown off the bridge. So out of nowhere, a henchman who is nobody is going to be the biggest boss the Fast family has to face. It makes no sense. Not only that, he looks like a terrible villain out of freaking Vice City and shit. Like, he looks terrible. He looks dumb.
But it's Jason Momoa. That's all you have to put.
I guess. I'm watching
it. To me, the weirdest thing was Jason Statham. What's his name?
Jason Statham.
Yeah. That he was the villain, and then his flip is like, oh, I'm actually a good guy. My brother was the asshole.
And I think John Cena, I think, is Vin Diesel's brother.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. Oh. Well, can you Google that? Because I think Vin Diesel's brother came out, and I just don't remember. Just Google Vin Diesel's brother in Fast and the Furious. Yeah, but yeah. So I think it's Dominic Toretto we should have asked. Yeah, John Cena. That is so fucking stupid. John Cena's like the whitest motherfucker ever, and freaking Dominic Toretto's Latino.
But they're blood siblings, or he could be like, oh, he was adopted, or I was adopted.
I don't know. I don't really care that.
It's
much,
family, bro.
But he says,
there's no boundaries for family.
Right. He's like, there is no race in family.
I mean, look. I'm gonna tell you my opinion on the whole part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't mind it in this movie.
You love it. You watch the Attack on Titan bullshit.
No, I don't love it. That's what I was gonna say. I don't mind it on this one because they could have said, "Oh, we're gonna do Fast 11 and Fast 12," and I would have been like, "Whatever," you know. Yeah. But the reason why I didn't like it in Attack on Titan was because they've done it like 3 times.
And while we were watching it,
and it was a little misleading. Now. There's a part of me that I'm like, okay, whatever. They're trying not to reveal when exactly the end is, so that maybe you don't expect it.
You think they didn't want to do it because they would end on 13, and 13 is a bad number?
Oh shit, you're onto something,
just saying,
bro.
Dude. I'm a fucking crystal boy.
No, but it would have ended in 12.
What? 10 and then it's 3-part. You're right. Boo! Yeah,
it's because you're not holding your crystals. Now they're on that side.
I think it's crazy because they literally have added everybody. I think Batista needs to make a cameo.
He does.
Yeah, because
I think that's
they
one that's
got
missing.
Idris Elba to be the bad guy.
Right.
One of the scenes was that people were brought up like a car like flips and it goes towards the rock, and I think he catches the car.
I think so.
It's just so bad. Those movies have stopped being like about what people love them, but now they're just action movies. People love action movies. Esteban loves the Fast and the Furious movies. Let us know what you think. And hey, which is like the craziest scene you remember? You know? But just like Vin Diesel, I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Oh, that's poetic.
Well, it's Vin Diesel, bro.
I know.
And look, this is something I'm excited for. I like scary shows. The Conjuring is getting a series.
You think they're gonna go over that you know how the family had a room?
The Warrens?
They had a room with like a bunch of shit.
Oh, they can have all those are a story.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wow, dude, you just fucking figured it out. That's genius. I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right.
I feel like it's how they came across all those tokens and trinkets and
that's so smart.
Supernatural stuff.
That is so smart.
I just hope.
I hadn't even thought about that.
I just hope that there is a story that puts everything together. I don't mind.
No, I don't even give a shit about that. Because, I think Supernatural would have been great if it would have just been about them hunting demons for a while.
I don't
but they got rid of it like in the first season. Like it started getting series on the second.
It was like 3 seasons.
I'm a huge Supernatural fan, but my favorite episode was there's like an episode wherever they do like their circle, the sand circle to keep demons out, and it turns out there happened to just be little kids who were tortured, so they were real kids. and they were like fucking up people. So I think it was called like The Girl in the Wall or something. It was a very. I think
I remember that episode.
Yeah, because it starts off with like this girl, like she feels like her dog licking her, and then out of nowhere you see the dog walk in, and she looks back and something closes the closet door. You know, I like scary shows. I'm a fan of horror stuff, you know, and I think if it's done right, which is HBO, I have a lot of faith in them.
Yeah, you ready to see the Warrens clapping cheeks?
we know that they have a kid, so I'm pretty sure.
No, but I do like.
No, Daddy, you never talk like that.
Well, it's yeah, but I have to close a loop. I
like it. I like that.
No,
I like that a lot.
You're welcome. I was just gonna say. To me, I just like there to be a central story that pieces everything together.
I'm pretty sure there has to be.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I wanted to go through those episodes of Supernatural. Like, let me skip them.
Really?
I just want to go to the main story.
I like seeing them hunt.
Nah, I don't really do.
No. Well, it's because I like just basically. Well, remember, the podcasts I listen to, they're all just like scary stories.
Yeah, I know.
And they're all one-offs, so I think that's pretty cool.
There's nothing wrong with one-off story. It's just that
want something bigger.
No, I'm always interested in the bigger picture. So it's like, okay, if the bigger picture, if there's a little one story and that's the bigger picture, then I'm interested in that. I don't care about the side quest.
Well, we ultimately know it leads towards like the nun story and the Annabelle stuff. So I'm pretty sure, like, if anything, like they'll probably close out with something like that.
It has to be a prequel.
Yeah,
to all of that.
Yeah, so it's cool. Dude, you hit the nail on the head with what it's probably going to be about. And if it's not about that, I'm gonna be mad because you just gave them gold.
Yeah, HBO. You need a producer.
Let's go. No, you can't. That's called scabbing. Don't write for them until after the.
Yeah, after, because there is no description on this episode either.
Oh, come on.
None. Not until we get what we deserve.
Yeah. Damn, Danny, standing with the writers. I like that.
Yeah, because I've been writing those things too.
Yeah, you have.
ChatGPT has helped a little bit. But.
Yeah. So is that everything?
No, that's not everything. You had a guru pit, my friend.
Oh, yo, let's fucking go, bro.
But yeah, dude, the grapefruit one is way better than that lime. And I love lime.
No.
Yes. Look, that's not the group bit?
It's just no, it's just it tastes like a sour, so I don't care about sours. But look,
it does not taste like a sour.
It does taste like a sour. Grapefruit
doesn't.
Is sour.
It is sour, but it does not taste like a sour.
A sour drink isn't gonna be sour.
It's the difference between it being sour and tasting like a sour.
Shut up, bitch.
No, we are in the middle of a guru pit.
Yes, exactly. And grapefruit, it's better than your other drinks that you.
The guru pit.
Okay, what's the guru pit then?
So the guru pit involves this topic that is close and dear to my heart, anime. So let's go ahead and click the first one.
Okay, anime.
So I present to you guys the anime style of show called mecha anime.
Mecha.
Yeah, which involve in Japan is known as like robot anime, robot manga.
Okay,
it's
the
like,
mechas.
It's just like imagine like somebody controlling like the bigger thing. Okay, for Americans, like whenever the Power Rangers were inside the Megazords. Okay, I think that's a great example. All right, or Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim is a good one, but let's talk about the legends that brought us to where we're at today. Next, Danny. I present to you guys Mobile Suit Gundam. Mobile Suit Gundam was the godfather of anime because it was a cartoon originally created to sell more toys. And it basically like showed the world that there was room for Japanese cartoons. And because of that, we had like the resurgence about it. I think it had like a really short run. Eventually it came back with a movie. And now to this day, Gundam still makes toys. They're amazing, and the anime is beloved everywhere. So if you click on the next one, that's like the most famous Gundam suit. So this would be a mecha. Okay. All right. Next off, we have, which is one of everybody's favorite animes, called Neon Genesis Evangelion. Which once again we have our protagonists. And they all control giant mecha suits, which they use to fight against evil monsters. Plain and simple. The concept works. It's been redone plenty times. Okay. So click the next one. And here we go. Look at it. Look how awesome the Evangelion robots look. All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
all right. Next, we have Attack on Titan. Okay.
Okay, it's a type of mecha.
It might not be a robotic one, but it's a flesh mecha,
Yeah.
right?
A bio.
So, are we still in agreement? It's still a human controlling a giant thing. I think it's fair to put them in the same realm that Attack on Titan is.
Is Ratatouille a mecha anime?
God, can you shut the fuck up? That's the whole point of it. God damn it.
How am I supposed to know?
Let me continue. I'm glad we are in agreement with Attack on Titan being a flesh mecha. Next, here is a scene of Eren being yanked out of his flesh mecha, which leads us to today's topic. Go to the other folder. God damn it, then he fucked everything up.
You know I'm so smart. Why did you put me in this situation?
Yeah. Don't try to guess. So, we have...
I didn't think of that. That's different.
We have Remy exiting Linguini like Eren exiting the Titan. And I just say, with Danny ruining the whole thing... You fucked us. You ruined the whole segment, Danny.
That's because Tony ain't here.
Yeah. So, are we in agreement that since Remy is controlling Linguini, that Linguini is a mecha?
No.
Oh, okay. Are you just trying to argue with me for the sake of arguing?
Possibly.
Well, state your points.
Because there's a point where they go apart and they get mad at each other.
I think the Evangelion robot has his own personality and rejects people. So it's been presented.
So are you saying Evangelion is not mecha?
No, it's mecha because at the end of the day, they have to be compatible with their mobile suit. So I think Remy and Linguini.
Is Digimon a type of mecha? They're not in the thing, but they control it with the...
No, they don't control them. Have you ever watched Digimon?
Don't they have the little watch?
No, that doesn't control them. They're partners.
Well, they tell them what to do.
No, they don't. They help them evolve. That's all they do. All they're there for is to grant them the Force version of theirs, which makes them have faith in themselves and digivolve. Damn, Denny, do you even watch anime, bro, other than Dragon Ball Z?
And I have not watched Digimon all the way.
Point is it or is it not mecha? Flesh mecha.
Oh, that's why you put Attack on Titan there?
Yes, the very last one with Eren escaping the thing. Look at him.
Yeah, but he's not inside Linguini.
No, but that's the joke. But he still controls him from the head.
Yeah, it's from the hair.
Yeah, he's still controlling a giant
He
machine.
just has to shave his head and then what?
Danny, we know you already agree. You messed up.
Agree to what?
At the beginning, you were like, is Ratatouille a mecha?
It's a question.
If I would have said no, would you have argued the point that it is?
Yes.
All right, then there's no
It's
sense.
a guru bit.
There's no sense in arguing. You ruined the whole surprise. That was the whole thing. Like, I had set this up so perfect. I had my story built. I even gave you a background in anime, and then you go and ruin it.
But I brought you lime margaritas.
Look, I'm just glad that it was on camera because that shit was fucking funny. Well, this concludes our day. Way to go, Danny.
I'm so sorry.
No, I just like that you were able to follow along to where we were headed.
No, I mean, I still don't think it's a mecha.
Shut up. Yes, it is. What do you guys think? Is Remy and Linguini flesh mecha?
That's a good question. And what is grapefruit on the internet?
Oh,
Let us know.
Danny, please stop.
I didn't need to know.
I'll show you up to this.
Okay. All right. Well, make sure you follow us on all the social medias. Join our Discord. Talk to us. You can tell us what you would want us to talk about if you like. And, yep, that's it, right?
Yep.
I'm so sorry I ruined your guru pit.
Thank you for watching the Unqualified Gurus podcast. This was great.
Great.
Check if there's no bio, it's just because Danny's being lazy and is blaming it on the people striking
It's
for
not
their
a blame.
livelihoods.
It's standing in solidarity with them.
Well, I wrote up a whole great show for us today. Am I not standing with them in solidarity? Your face.
I'm gonna have to remove you from the video. It's just me now.
Well, thank you.
Lead us out with me or you? Pick.
Peace
out. No, what is it?
You're gonna wait.
Oscar.
Wait, you're gonna cut
I think your
back
A game,
in?
yeah.
Are you gonna cut halfway to the drink?
No. I could.
I think that'd be funny.
Okay. Then let's get a drink.